back into this, and a quick recap for those of you who watched yesterday, or for those who are watching this on YouTube, and that I want to finish this island, this area around Driftwood, and move on. But there's little things we need to do to progress. I have got that one. It's amazing, this game, right? You think you've explored everything, you look at everything, and suddenly you'll just turn the camera around, and there'll be something else that you maybe didn't notice, just lurking slightly out of vision. There's so many hidden things in this. Anyway, I think we're done in here for now. We killed the stuff upstairs. We dealt with that. I wonder if this pianist has anything more to say. Let's go find out. And then we'll head out into the graveyard. We need to speak to the spirit.
My fingers are yours. Direct them.
Let's have the time of grand adventures of source hunters and homesteads.
The music swells as the spirit's dalliances along the piano keys are...
No, I don't think so. Right, we'll run off. Oh, hang on. I'll just pinch this on my way out. Yes, because I need to go and speak to these people out here, which is one thing. And Ethne, the... Whoa. Yep, I'll have that one too. Thank you. We have to... Oh, hang on. I'll have a golden plate. Maybe a gold cup. A couple of gold cups. Another painting. Hang on. Grab that. What's in there? Yeah, we have some bills to pay. Go on, we'll have that one as well. And that one. How did I miss all these? I walked past them with the camera at the wrong place. Right. So she's down here. Why is she down here? Let's go and talk to the gravekeeper. You keep me in office to help us more.
Quietly. The notes move in rhythm with her wandering eyes.
Oh, I wonder if I can make her appear in this room by playing the right piano tones. You keep getting off to help small business operations freelance. You're afraid to go down that rabbit hole and have people calling me all the time. It can be a bit of a rabbit hole. I don't take on the service contracts, which is where the money is in the IT, but then you are bound to it. And because, especially with my history where I used to be in the archery teams and had to go away to compete and stuff, I didn't want to be tied to anything where I would have to provide service cover at certain times of the week or the month or whatever. So I prefer just doing individuals and a few small businesses that don't need that sort of coverage. Right, inform her that Riker can't hurt her or anyone else, not anymore. The servants are free.
The lizard pauses, and a smile crosses her face.
All this because he wanted to break the covenant, knew of a way, some tablet in a cave. There.
I have that tablet, and I gave it to a witch. And she is going to break the covenant, and we're going to see her later. So that ties in nicely.
She taps your map. The resulting dent appears in the black pits.
Oh, we're beyond that.
Me belongs to me now. Servants belong to the hall. That's the way I like it.
Her hum returns, soft at first, then blossoming into a full-fledged hymn.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept.
Interesting. A magical dwarven staff, which I won't use. The wand of the dwarf, air damage. Steel armor, which we have moved on from. And riveted leggings. Okay, what's worth the most? That one, I think. Yeah. I'll take that. Let's go. There's no more pictures to steal, is there? No, I think we're done stealing pictures. We shall go, and I don't think we need to speak to the rest of the spirits in here, but I might be wrong about that. Who have we got with us? Nobody at the moment. We will just have a quick wander through the graveyard.
Within the stone garden's walls, peace be thy immortal fortune, relieved of toil, free of indignity, until thou art called to serve.
There'll be no more being called to serve. Right, she's off down here. We did see some other worried people wandering around. I don't think I need to worry about them. Also... Oh, it's the spirit of his dog. Is his dog? No, it's a different dog.
The dog's spirit rolls his head around, gawking at the ground and sky as if he'd never seen them before, then locks his eyes on yours. He snarls, unconvincingly.
I am death.
Suggest he tell you what he's guarding now that he's dead.
Anathema! It will be ours. The masses will tremble. Our enemies will bow before the demon blade.
Telling me I had a lot of talent for a dog.
Yes, the masses tremble at the necrohound's might. We will retrieve anathema. Our enemies will bow before the demon blade.
He moves to lick his haunches and seems taken aback by his own translucence.
Nod to the crypt. Is that where you find anathema?
Anathema is near. If not here,
I'm just
The
going to skip
canine
past
spirit
this.
lifts his head to howl.
Because we know we've done that, so that's okay. We have found it, haven't we? Anathema. Yes. We went down there and found some bits. That is correct, yes. I'm just making sure I know we are. Hey, King Rat. I did give Ethne the book. I need to go and find her in the graveyard here now, so... Which is right here. Excellent, so we'll move over to that bit. That was the Surrey Crypt, which I think I did everything in. Over there, the Bridgekeeper's house, that's done. We are knocking things off the list. I'm a bit worried that this is still showing up. Oh, it is. There's something on the island to do, and there's something in the lumber mill to do as well. God, there's so much to do and keep track of. Right, so we are heading towards this one. I think. No, we are not heading towards that one. We're heading towards... Oh! Stop! Stop! I've just gone past... It just updated. There's the... Oh, right, okay. And there's... No, that's not her. I thought there'd be a spirit here. What's she got on her then? Do I get the book back now? Ethne's note. Peace at last. This is the end of one chapter, but the start of another. I shall see my library. I shall walk its halls once more. I'll take that. And the silver glass. And the power infusion, which we have anyway. Oh. I feel like there should be something more to that. Alright, let's take a look at the quest log, shall we? You haven't played pretty much anything other than Destiny the last 3 months? Oh, I'm glad you're getting some fun out of it. Yeah, I haven't played War Thunder either for ages. Warframe doesn't look like my sort of thing. It doesn't, from what I've seen people playing Warframe, though they all say it's amazing, but it just looks like a load of weirdly dressed space ninjas running and tumbling through areas with sometimes some fighting thrown in, but not necessarily lots of fighting, which surely that's the point. I don't know. It never looks quite right to me from when I've seen people stream it. They all say it's amazing, though, but I don't know. That's something else. So there's some more stuff here. Let me just check. So I guess Ethne's thing is finished. The Driftwood Arena is not. A blazing statue. Right, we need to go back to the island. The Driftwood Arena. The Secrets of Blood Moon is ongoing. And the Bark's Bite. They're all closed. Beasts doesn't have it. Right, that's nothing going on there. Right, okay. Well, I think we've done that then. That was odd. It moved. There was a rendezvous somewhere up here, I think. Memorial of Heroes. Ethne's rendezvous point. Yeah, we're done here. So I need to go now to the sawmill. And the quickest way to the sawmill is going to be through... I'll go through this place and go up there. Tykehouse, you completed the main story on Control last night. And looking forward to the DLC, I hope. Warframe is fun to play and weird to watch. I can kind of get that, Spartan. There's a lot of games that you look at it and you think, I don't see the point. I don't see it. What's this all about? Then you have a go and you think, oh, right, okay. And suddenly everything makes a lot more sense and it feels a lot better. So I probably should give it a go, especially as it's free to play. But, I don't know. Played Quake 2 with ray tracing, that would look different, I bet. I see that the Quake games are available on Game Pass for PC, if anyone has that. Quake was the second PC game I ever played, if I remember right. It was really, really good. I really liked it. Are we done here? I think we're done with all these people, aren't we?
The elven warrior greets you with a keep walking.
Yeah, he hasn't changed. He's still a grumpy old sod. Where were the rest of the elves? Is it worth going to have a chat? I feel like there's a piece of armour I haven't managed to pick up. Cheers, by the way, Tiger Faust, for that earlier hydrate. This should have cooled enough now. And it has just about got right. So.
You protect me. You save me. You are... It is a gift. A gift. I see my people safe again.
Yeah, that's it. That's okay. There's nothing there. The Elf Storm Chanter. We spoke to him, didn't we? We dealt with him.
The tree-form spirit slowly...
I see you.
Shall I consume his sauce right in front of these? That would probably not go down very well with the elves. However, we do have a spirit to go and consume some sauce of. No, it's Indigo straight in with another hydrate. Cheers. Thank you very much. Do you think Outriders is more like Warframe than Destiny? Interesting. Okay, because I quite enjoyed Outriders. At least I need to clarify this a little bit because I really enjoyed it. Out of the 4 classes, the one with the earthquake, the tanky type of stuff, I can't remember what it's called, the Devastator, that was by far and away my favourite class. And it played quite different to the others. To the point where the others, I don't enjoy them so much. But that one class, amazing. I absolutely love it. Is it lukewarm? Make that joke every week at least. Source absorbed. Right. We do need to go and absorb this guy's source now. Nobody needs any source, so this is going to get rid of him. The bark's bite. Fixed it for you. Let's go and see the old tree. Maybe not that way. Maybe not go through there. This might be a shorter stream today. I know we started late, but I might also finish early and yeah, chop it off at both ends. Just because I'd like to get to a point where I feel like I can leave this game, where we're just at the start of a new chapter, and then we'll start on the next stream the Humankind playthrough. I also have a few arrangements to make travelling away next week, which I really should get to sooner rather than later. I make all sorts of bad jokes, especially being a dad. It's one of the it's one of the fun things of being a dad. Like, my daughter has got this habit of saying the word you as a plural, as in you, as yous. So she'll look at 2 people and say, "What are yous up to?" And I've told her over and over, no S on the end, just you. And it's like a thing, probably from the north of England, maybe from the northeast, where you say, yeah, what are yous doing, or where are yous going tonight? It is a thing. So, but I told her off and told her off. And anyway, she sent my wife a text message the other day, and I saw it, and I replied, and she put yous in, so I replied it, and I just put you, fixed it for you. And then I said, oh, that was just your dad telling you to take the S off. And she replied saying, well, he can stick that S up his arse. So today, she was looking for the straw out of a drinking bottle, and she couldn't find it anywhere. She said, have you seen it? I said, oh yeah, I used it yesterday. I used it to shove the S off the end up U's up my arse with. You still want it? She didn't find it very funny. I did. I found it really funny. No one else will.
You do it.
I do it, yes.
I feel it instantly. A great peace. He is gone. The one who destroys me. I am free again.
Hi, Benji. Welcome back. You probably tuned in just in time to get the end of a really weird story there. But welcome back. Typical British banter. Yes, we do that, the Brits. It's a bit like the Australian banter is we do like to take the piss out of each other a lot. It's like a fun thing. Whereas other cultures might see it as people insulting each other. It is a sign of friendship and what's the word? Camaraderie.
Thank you.
The log takes a breath. A great slab of the finest livewood bark slides free, ornate and glowing with sauce. It is the spirit's gift to you, a second skin. The wounded bark heals.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, and I will also take some Stardust. Constitution. I never use those. I probably should. It's probably a boost of hit points, but I don't like things that boost your health up and then wear off, because you've got to be... I'm guessing it takes you back down to what you had before or less. I'll take the Stardust. So, what did I actually get there? Was it just a material? Or it wasn't that. Let's just put it on all for a sec. Big lag whilst it refreshes. It wasn't those. I'm looking at the wrong guy's thing. I thought, well, it doesn't look right. It's a Livewood Shield. Okay. Okay, that is good. That would be really good for a tank, a warrior. But let's go and see who can use that. Destiny is a lot about gunplay, while Outriders and Warframe are more abilities based. Yeah, you can go for the gunplay and gun damage in Outriders, but then I feel like you're stiffing your class's class abilities then, which is the way I played it, with the class, focusing on the class abilities. It's an unusual game. I think there's been some update to Outriders recently, but I haven't logged back in a long time. So Livewood Shield has less stats than Ifan. What about Fane's Shield? I guess it's a lower level. Do you know what? I know 15% blocking chance sounds like a lot. Does he have? He has dodging. If I equip that, does he have then blocking? I'm guessing you need some sort of skill to block. So I don't see anything on there. So let's switch those back over for now. Oh well, another quest done. Which is excellent. I think that's the top edge of the map. There was something else. There's Diana down here. Is that the bloody game rumbling like that? Because I can hear some like constant rumbling, but it's like regular. Like it's every 30 seconds or something. Can you hear it? It's driving me mad. There it goes again. I don't think it's in the game. I think it's something around my house, but I can't imagine what the hell it is. That is pretty nice coffee. It's taken me a few days to get used to that stuff. Right, here we go. Do I have a gigabyte PSU? No. If I did, I would definitely be panicking at this stage. Okay, let's go and talk to her.
Hush! The Ancestor speaks.
She places a hand on her armor, eyes shut.
Ah, it fades. It must be whole.
How many
Then
missing...
the Ancestor can speak freely.
How many missing spores remain?
Only one. In the city they call Arks.
Right, okay, so I am done here. That's fine.
It is said to be a hollow place. Stone and fire and filth. I go even so.
Ask about her plans once it's complete.
No, not my plans. Its plans. The presence within. It shows me such things. A world where we are not prey, but hunters. A world where...
It sounds like someone's driving a steamroller slightly distantly around my house in circles. It's really weird. I don't know what the hell it is. I can't think of anything in here that it would be.
She grasps her head as if trying to clear it.
You do not ask. It does not like your questions.
It sounds evil then. Right, so that one's also finished. We do need to go back to Blood Moon Island, however. Because I need to go and see the end of this off. So we had to go back and convince some old giffer in the crypts that we were safe to let in and go and speak to... Can't find the entrance. It's somewhere around here. Go and speak to the last possessed being in there. You couldn't afford such an elaborate prank. Well, someone's messing with my mind. I'll go out in an ass-kicking mood if it gets to the point where I can't tolerate it anymore. I just can't think what it could be. Unless for a joke, one of my family members got a wheelbarrow full of rocks and they're just running up and down the garden path with it till they get a reaction. But I don't think it'll be that. Right, let's go in and let's go and release some horrible demon from its captivity. Come on then, gang, in we go. We're doing well, actually. We are wrapping this up a lot quicker than I thought. There's more stuff to do in the boat, though, as well. I need to add.
I watch the gate. Who goes there? I watch the gate. Who goes there?
Let's see.
You must leave. The one who must be chained will take your soul. Do not let it speak. Do not let it speak to you.
Tell the spirit you'll kill the one who must be killed.
No. You must leave. You must not speak to it. You must not speak to the one who must be chained. It will steal your soul. It will steal your very soul.
Strength persuasion. Lean towards him. Let him see your strength, the likes of which he has never seen before.
Kill it if you can, but do not let it speak. I beseech you, do not let it speak. The lock will work. The gate will open. I am the key. I am the gate.
Okay, so we need to... Well, we're going to quick save here. We have some spare sauce in the corner over there, look. This thing has a lot of health. Okay, let's not talk to it. Oh, no, sorry, wrong person. Beast. Can you actually see it if we go over here, Beast? Oh my god, he's hiding in a pile of entrails, but with his wings sticking out. Looks like a boglin. About the rumbling, you sure you're not connecting your PC rumble effect to your washing machine? The washing machine's just on the other side of the wall here, so it's not that. But if it's so regular. This is a weird thing. I can't think what it could be. It's incredibly regular. Spreading out isn't always a good thing. I'm going to put one character over here. We're not going to let it talk. We're just going to blast it into submission. We could do with getting its. I'm going to have to knock these down first, aren't I? What happens if Beast just attacks it there?
I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are.
I don't know if this will kill it.
I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are.
We'll give it some of that. We'll give it some of that.
I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know who you are.
I'm not even talking to it. I'm just going to kill it straight out.
I know the weakness. I know who you are.
I'm going to do as I was told for once.
I know the weakness. I know who you are.
I might not die from this. So. Well, I got a stack of XP. I'm not sure this is it. See no spirits to talk to. Huh. It's probably innocent. Probably. Let's do all these. Beast is very useful with this. Let's do a volley into that thing. Okay. Beast, you can very tentatively go down there. Beast is always the guinea pig we throw into dangerous situations. We have some unidentified pants. They're probably not very good, but... okay, well, I mean, that really is it. So there's all this sauce kicking around as if that was going to be a very dangerous fight. Because it's quite easy to kill something that's chained in place. And I can't see any reason why we shouldn't have done it that way. We heeded the Master's warning. It's dead.
I watched the gate, but the one who should be dead is dead. I'll watch the gate no more.
He's gone. A curiously simple end to that.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Are these any good? Surprisingly, yes, actually. They're similar. Constitution and dodging versus poison resistance and leadership. I'll stick with what I've got. Alright, amazing. I can't believe that was that simple. I thought if I talked to the thing, it might have been a very different matter. But I just did as I was told, like a good little adventurer. And I think that is us done now. We can't do anything more with her quest. Okay, I thought we might be here a few hours. As far as I can tell, everything is done. Let's go to Driftwood. And take a look at the quests here. Oh, there's the arena. The Driftwood arena. That's done. You need to talk Tarquin. That's on the go. That's on the go. They're all closed. The Seed of Power. To venture to the Black Pits and Arcs, retrieving the remaining spores. Well, she said it was Arcs. That sounds like there's something in there. No, we got the one from the Black Pits. Yes, there was a Magister there, and we kind of removed his armour. I remember that.
Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, Tun, who will?
Wouldn't you like
Some method to
know?
free the spirits from the armour, but have yet to uncover it. I think that's still on the go. Driftwood Arena then. Let's go and have a go at the arena again. I got all the pyramids, yeah. Well, let's go and speak to our dealer, because this might be the last we get to see him. Is there any more stuff I need? I think I have all those. Overpower. No, I don't have this one. Oh, this is new. Your physical armor is higher than your opponent's. Destroy all their physical armor. Can set knockdown. That sounds really, really good. Okay, I'm going to have to take that. It's an expensive one, but I think it's going to be worth it. Give me that. Is there anything new for Beast? No, I probably didn't buy it before because I'd have looked at it and thought, well, you know, we don't have the source points for it. Guardian Angel. Allies in melee range redirect 50% of received damage to me. Doesn't sound like a Guardian Angel. We have Whirlwind. Provoke. Don't think there's anything new, is there?